Hi there, Rob Ponsonby with Arduino. We're here at the Things Conference 2025 in Amsterdam. I'm here with Richie Gimmel of Atlas Machine. Good to see you, Richie.
Good to see you, Rob.
And we're going to talk a bit about the Opta. So over the last year or so, the team at Atlas has really been diving deep into the Opta. Can you explain a bit about what your team's doing with it and how it's working into your business model?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have this vision of developing an agnostic IoT system for our industrial machinery customers. So what Atlas does is work on a wide variety of factory equipment. And about a year and a half ago, we kind of settled on this vision of bringing the data from that equipment in front of our customers in a way that they could see, understand, and extract decisions from. Ultimately, with the goal of running their plants more efficiently, reducing maintenance costs, things like that. We originally started with a maker board, and we weren't aware of the existence of the Opta. I think it may have not quite been released yet, but through our partnership with you guys, we got our hands on the Opta and haven't looked back. It's been absolutely the right product for this application.
That's great. And for those that don't know, the Opta is our micro PLC, and it really blends the world between traditional industrial automation and IoT based on our IDE from Arduino. What's really great is you can tie that into any industrial system. So you guys are going both into legacy installed compressors and other assets, as well as putting it into new systems as well. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, that was a big requirement for us, is we work on such a wide range of brands of machinery that we had to have something that would work on really any brand, that would tie into existing sensors on the equipment or allow us to add additional sensors if needed. And then it also had to work on really every generation of equipment. We work on equipment regularly that's 100 years old. So the ability and kind of the openness and agnostic nature of the Opta has opened a ton of doors for us to be able to bring data on this old equipment, new equipment, whatever, in front of the customer.
That's fantastic. And speaking of the data, right, data's only as good as you can see the information and make action on it. Can you talk a bit about how you're pulling the data from the local site, bringing it into the cloud, and making it visible and actionable to your customers?
Yeah, so we use Arduino Cloud as kind of the data storage repository. So it's pretty easy. We just load our sketch on there. It fires data off through a cellular router typically to Arduino Cloud, and the data is collected in the database there. And then we're working on developing our own front-end application right now that will allow the customer to visualize the data in a way that is meaningful to them, that is in their kind of equipment terminology, and allows them to tie in an additional metadata layer of equipment information. And that's still a work in process, but very close. But I think we are a month or two away from having a beautiful IoT application that can really work on about any kind of machinery.
That is super exciting. Well, thanks again for joining us here at the Things Conference. If you're an industrial customer and would like to learn more about what Atlas is doing, please reach out directly to Richie and his team. They can help you modernize your IoT deployment schedule. And if you're interested in learning more about the Opta for your specific use cases, reach out to our team. Thank you so much.